Hello students, welcome to my channel. So first question is, which is the largest organ in the human body? Option A, liver, B, brain, C, skin, D, lung. Correct answer, C, skin. The skin is the largest organ by surface area and protects the body from injury, infection and water loss. Question number 2. Which chamber of the heart pumps oxygenated blood to the entire body? Options: right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Correct answer D. Left ventricle. The left ventricle pumps oxygenated rich blood into the aorta for systemic circulation. Question number 3. What is the normal resting heart rate in a healthy adult? Options: 20 to 40 beats per minute, 40 to 60 beats per minute, 60 to 100 beats per minute, 120 to 160 beats per minute. Correct answer: 60 to 100 beats per minute. A normal adult resting heart rate is generally between 60 to 100 beats per minute. Question number 4. Which bone is the longest bone in the human body? Options: Option A, tibia, option B, femur, option C, humerus, option D, fibula. Correct answer B, femur. Explanation: the femur is the thigh bone, is the longest and strongest bone in the human body. Question number 5. Which blood cells carry oxygen? Option A, white blood cells. Option B, platelets. Option C, red blood cells. Option D, plasma cells. Correct answer C, red blood cells. Red blood cells contain hemoglobin, which transports oxygen from the lungs to the body tissue. Question number 6. Which organ is primarily responsible for filtering blood and producing urine? Option A, liver, B, kidney, C, pancreas, D, spleen. Correct answer B, kidney. The kidney filter waste products and excess water to form urine. Question number 7. Which part of the brain mainly controls balance and coordination? Option A, cerebrum. Option B, cerebellum. Option C, medulla oblongata. Option D, thalamus. Correct answer B, cerebellum. The cerebellum helps coordinate voluntary movements, posture and balance. Question number 8. Which gas is the main waste product removed by the lungs? Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen. Correct answer C. Carbon dioxide. Explanation: carbon dioxide is produced during cellular respiration and is exhaled by the lungs. Question number 9. Which gland is known as the master gland of the endocrine system? Options: thyroid gland, adrenal gland, pituitary gland, pineal gland. Correct answer C. Pituitary gland. The pituitary gland regulates many other endocrine glands through hormone secretion. Question number 10. Which part of the small intestine is the main site of nutrient absorption? Options: duodenum, jejunum, ileum, cecum. Correct answer B. Jejunum. Most nutrients are absorbed in the jejunum, while the duodenum is important for digestion and the ileum absorbs substances such as vitamin B12 and bile salts. Question number 11. Which part of the brain controls breathing and heart rate? Options: A, cerebrum, B, cerebellum, C, medulla oblongata, D, hypothalamus. Correct answer C, medulla oblongata. The medulla oblongata regulates vital involuntary functions such as breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure. Question number 12. What is the normal body temperature in a healthy adult? Options: 35 degrees Celsius, 36 degrees Celsius, 37 degrees Celsius, or 38 degrees Celsius. Correct answer 37 degrees Celsius. The average normal body temperature is approximately 37 degrees Celsius. Question number 13. Which blood vessels carries oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart? Options: pulmonary artery, aorta, pulmonary vein, superior vena cava. Correct answer pulmonary vein. Pulmonary veins are the only veins that carry oxygen rich blood. Question number 14. Which is the largest internal organ in the human body? Options: A, brain, B, liver, C, lungs, D, kidney. Correct answer B, liver. Explanation: the liver is the largest internal organ and performs over 500 vital functions. Question number 15. Which vitamin is produced in the skin when exposed to sunlight? Options: vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, or vitamin K. Correct answer C. Vitamin D. Explanation: UVB ray helps the skin synthesize vitamin D. Number 16. Which hormone lowers blood glucose level? Options: A. Glucagon, B. Adrenaline, C. Insulin, D. Cortisol. Correct answer: C. Insulin. Explanation: Insulin helps glucose enter cells, reducing blood sugar levels. Question number 17. How many chambers are there in the human heart? Options: A. 2, B. 3, C. 4, D. 5. Correct answer: C. 4. Explanation: The heart has two atria and two ventricles. Next question. Question number 18. Which organ stores bile? Options: A. Liver, B. Gallbladder, C. Pancreas, D. Spleen. Correct answer: B. Gallbladder. Explanation: The gallbladder stores and concentrates bile before releasing it into the small intestine. Question number 19. Which type of joint allows movement in all directions? Option A. Hinge joint. Option B. Pivot joint. Option C. Ball and socket joint. Option D. Saddle joint. Correct answer: C. Ball and socket joint. Explanation: The shoulder and hip joints are ball and socket joints, allowing movement in multiple planes. Question number 20. What is the basic functional unit of the kidney? Options: A. Neuron, B. Nephron, C. Alveolus, D. Osteon. Correct answer: B. Nephron. Explanation: Each kidney contains about 1 million nephrons which filters blood and produce urine. Question number 21. Which is the largest artery in the human body? Options: A. Pulmonary artery, B. Femoral artery, C. Aorta, D. Carotid artery. Correct answer: C. Aorta. Explanation: The aorta is the largest artery and carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to the body. Question number 23. Which organ produces insulin? Options: A. Liver, B. Pancreas, C. Kidney, D. Spleen. Correct answer: B. Pancreas. Explanation: Beta cells in the pancreas produce insulin to regulate blood glucose level. Question number 22.
Next
Which
question,
cells
question
are
number
responsible
24.
for fighting
Which bone
infections?
protects the
Options:
brain?
A. Red blood
Options A.
cells, B.
Mandible.
Platelets,
Options
C.
B.
White blood cells,
Vertebra.
D.
Option
Plasma.
C.
Correct
Skull.
answer:
Option D. Clavicle. Correct
White
answer
blood
C.
cells.
Skull.
Explanation: White
Explanation.
blood
The cranium
cells
forms a
protect the
protective
body
bone
against
case around
infections
the
and
brain.
foreign substances.
Question number 25.
Which blood group is known as the universal donor? Options: A positive, option B AB positive, option C O negative, option D B positive. Correct answer: O negative. O negative blood can be given to patients of any ABO blood group in emergencies. Question number 26. Which part of the respiratory system is the site of gas exchange? Options: A trachea, B bronchi, C alveoli, D larynx. Correct answer: C. Alveoli. Explanation: Oxygen enters the blood and carbon dioxide leaves the blood in the alveoli. Question number 27. Which mineral is essential for strong bones and teeth? Options: A. Iron, B. Calcium, C. Sodium, D. Potassium. Correct answer: B. Calcium. Explanation: Calcium is the major mineral required for healthy bones and teeth. Question number 28. Which chamber of the heart receives oxygenated blood from the lungs? Options: A. Right atrium, B. Right ventricle, C. Left atrium, D. Left ventricle. Correct answer: C. Left atrium. Oxygen-rich blood returns from the lungs through the pulmonary veins into the left atrium. Question number 21. Which is the longest part of the small intestine? Options: A. Duodenum, B. Jejunum, C. Ileum, D. Cecum. Correct answer: C. Ileum. The ileum is the longest section of the small intestine and absorbs vitamin B12 and bile salts. Question number 30. What is the normal number of permanent teeth in the adult? Options A 28, B 30, C 32, D 34. Correct answer C 32. Adults normally have 32 permanent teeth including the wisdom teeth. Question number 31. Which cranial nerve is responsible for the sense of smell? Options A optic nerve, B olfactory nerve, C facial nerve, D vestibular nerve. Correct answer B olfactory nerve. Explanation: the olfactory nerve carries smell sensations from the nasal cavity to the brain. Question number 32. Which chamber of the heart has the thickest muscular wall? Options A right atrium, B left atrium, C right ventricle, D left ventricle. Correct answer D left ventricle, because the left ventricle has the thickest wall because it pumps blood throughout the entire body. Question number 33. Which bone is commonly called the collarbone? Options A scapula, B clavicle, C sternum, D humerus. Correct answer B clavicle. Explanation: the clavicle connects the upper limb to the trunk and is commonly known as the collarbone. Question number 34. Which hormone increases blood glucose levels? Options A insulin, B glucagon, C thyroxine, D melatonin. Correct answer B glucagon. Glucagon raises blood glucose by stimulating glycogen breakdown in the liver. Question number 35. Which blood cells are mainly responsible for blood clotting? Options A red blood cells, B white blood cells, C platelets, D plasma. Correct answer C platelets. Platelets helps form blood clots and stop bleeding after injury. Question number 36. Which structure prevents food from entering the trachea during swallowing? A uvula, B epiglottis, C tonsil, D soft palate. Correct answer B. Epiglottis. The epiglottis closes over the larynx during swallowing, preventing food from entering the airway. Question number 37. Which organ produces bile? Options A. Gallbladder, B. Pancreas, C. Liver, D. Stomach. Correct answer C. Liver. Explanation: the liver produces bile while the gallbladder stores and concentrates it. Question number 38. Which is the smallest bone in the human body? Options A. Malleus, B. Incus, C. Stapes, D. Hyoid. Correct answer C. Stapes. The stapes bone located in the middle ear is the smallest bone in the human body. Question number 39. Which is the functional unit of the nervous system? A. Osteocytes, B. Nephron, C. Neuron, D. Alveolus. Correct answer C. Neuron. Explanation: neurons receives, process and transmits nerve impulses throughout the body. Question number 40. Which blood vessels carries deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs? Options A. Aorta, B. Pulmonary vein, C. Pulmonary artery, D. Coronary artery. Correct answer C. Pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery carries oxygen for blood from the right ventricle to the lungs for oxygenation. Question number 41. Which organ is known as the powerhouse of the cell? A. Nucleus, B. Ribosome, C. Mitochondria, D. Golgi apparatus. Correct answer C. Mitochondria. Mitochondria produce ATP, the primary energy source of the cells. Question number 42. How many bones are present in an adult human body? Options A 198, B 206, C 210, D 216. Correct answer 206. An average adult human skeleton consists of 206 bones. Question number 43. Which valve is located between the left atrium and left ventricle? Options A tricuspid valve, B pulmonary valve, C mitral valve, D aortic valve. Correct answer C. Mitral valve. The mitral valve prevents backflow of blood into the left atrium during ventricular contraction. Question number 44. Which hormone is secreted by the thyroid gland? Options A. Insulin, B. Thyroxine, C. Cortisol, D. Adrenaline. Correct answer B. Thyroxine. The thyroid gland secretes thyroxine, which helps regulate metabolism. Question number 45. Which part of the eye controls the amount of light entering the eye? Options A. Retina, B. Lens, C. Iris, D. Cornea. Correct answer C. Iris. The iris changes the size of the pupil to regulate the amount of light entering the eye. Question number 46. Which muscle is the primary muscle of breathing? Options A. Intercostal muscle, B. Diaphragm, C. Biceps, D. Trapezius. Correct answer B. Diaphragm. The diaphragm contracts during inspiration, increasing the volume of the thoracic cavity. Question number 47. Which blood component transport nutrients, hormones and waste products? Options A. Red blood cells, B. White blood cells, C. Platelets, D. Plasma. Correct answer D. Plasma. Plasma is the liquid portion of blood that carries dissolved substances throughout the body. Question number 48. Which lobe of the brain is mainly responsible for vision? A. Frontal lobe, B. Temporal lobe, C. Occipital lobe, D. Parietal lobe. Correct answer C. Occipital lobe. The occipital lobe contains the primary visual cortex. Question number 49. Which is the largest lymphatic organ in the human body? A. Thymus, B. Tonsil, C. Spleen, D. Appendix. Correct answer C. Spleen. The spleen filters blood, removes all red blood cells and supports immune function. Question number 50. Which electrolyte is the major intracellular cation? Options A. Sodium, B. Potassium, C. Calcium, D. Chloride. Correct answer B. Potassium. Potassium is the primary intracellular cation and is essential for nerve impulse transmission and muscle contraction. Question number 51. Which cranial nerve is responsible for vision? Options A. Olfactory nerve, B. Optic nerve, C. Oculomotor nerve, D. Trigeminal nerve. Correct answer B. Optic nerve. The optic nerve carries visual information from the retina to the brain. Question number 52. Which is the strongest tendon in the human body? Options A. Patellar tendon, B. Achilles tendon, C. Biceps tendon, D. Rotator cuff tendon. Correct answer B. Achilles tendon. The Achilles tendon connects the calf muscle to the heel bone and is the strongest tendon in the body. Question number 53. Which blood vessels has the highest blood pressure? Options A. Vein, B. Capillaries, C. Aorta, D. Venules. Correct answer C. Aorta. The aorta receives blood directly from the left ventricle under the highest pressure. Question number 54. Which hormone is called the stress hormone? Options A. Insulin, B. Cortisol, C. Melatonin, D. Growth hormone. Correct answer B. Cortisol. Cortisol is released by the adrenal cortex and helps the body respond to stress. Question number 55. Which part of the digestive system absorbs most water? Options A. Stomach, B. Small intestine, C. Large intestine, D. Esophagus. Correct answer C. Large intestine. The large intestine absorbs water and electrolytes from the remaining intestinal contents. Question number 56. Which chamber of the heart receives deoxygenated blood from the body? Options A. Left atrium, B. Left ventricle, C. Right atrium, D. Right ventricle. Correct answer Right atrium. The superior and inferior vena cava deliver deoxygenated blood to the right atrium.